Rockingham, and we are here in the Class B cars. We're here for the Open Series, so we're going 110 laps here at Rockingham. Should be fun. Long races here are always a lot of fun with how much tire fall off there is. This is a very abrasive, old surface, and we are the number 3. And we got Nick in here with us, actually, which is pretty cool. I don't think either of us mentioned we were going to be here. He might have posted in the Discord, actually. I didn't look, but I was already planning on running this. And we actually have a set from Daniel from last year, like almost exactly a year ago, last February, I believe. We ran this Open Series, and Dan sent us a set. So that's what I'm running here today. Really tight out of turn 4. I don't know if that's going to start hurting us later. That was not a very good front straightaway, but I will take a 23.7. But it is not looking to be the fastest lap. I'm not worried about short run pace really, but I do think it's going to be pretty tough to pass later on, as we saw in the Gen 4s here earlier this season. Yeah, it's feeling really tight out of turn 4, so that's kind of got me a little bit worried. Ooh, 23 O's up front.
It's over.
But they probably have qualifying setups that I don't ever run and don't have, so I guess we'll go practice a green flag pit stop real quick if we got time. Car number 3, though, we'll see if we can get us to top 10. It's going to be about saving that right front, I think. I think this is going to start going super tight. Yeah. Nick is having that same issue out of turn 4, really tight on exit. Maybe that's just the way the wind is situated for this session, so maybe everyone's going to be dealing with that. I'm not sure if Nick is running Daniel's set. I think he just realized that he sent us one. After I mentioned it, because he named it The Rock instead of Rockingham. So it was at the bottom of the list instead of towards the middle.
Pit box in 10.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun if we get a nice long run. This is a clean series usually, but here at Rockingham, anything can happen. And we did out-qualify some people. We didn't out-qualify Nick. He ran a .5. But I'm not too worried about that. The guy, or the number 9 car just ran a lap. Put him right behind us. Hopefully, we get some nice long green flag runs. I remember when we did this last year, I just watched the video to see if, or a little bit of the video to see how it went. And I saw we had a really long green run in the middle, and then it turned kind of into a caution fest at the end, and I ended up getting collected in a big wreck. Nick saying he lost over 200 IR. This afternoon alone. That's no fun. Hopefully he'll have a good run this time. Like his Indy race at Dover, where he strategized his way up into the top, almost top 5. Hopefully have another good run here. I think this could be a fun race. I think it could be a fun race. I need to turn off Steam, because that is going to cause problems. Good luck to Nick. Good luck to us. Hopefully we have a fun race, even if we're not quite up to speed. I'm not worried about that. As long as we can get a fun race, I'd be happy. I'm not going to show the setup, I don't think. Dan wants us to.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man.
At least he
Line
didn't
up on the outside
when he
road
sent
now.
us this
You'll have to
last
stop for
year.
more fuel before the race is over.
Pit road is closed.
The estimated SOF is
2,000.
But it is a year old now, so.
we expect to be fighting for the podium.
We are starting P10 right behind Nick. And we can... Looks like we can do maybe 80. That should update. Probably be about 83 to 85 laps on a tank. Maybe. I'm not sure. 3 sets of tires in the pits. That should be plenty. If this goes green the whole way, it will be a one-stopper. We will see, though. I think we got an early caution when we raced this last February. And then we had that long green run. I just looked at the timestamps on the video. So I'm not totally sure exactly what happened.
You have 3 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Usually after I finish a race, I upload it and then I completely forget what happens. 99% of the time, unless I win or something or I get wrecked. But more so if I win, I don't really care if I happen to get wrecked. The only reason I remembered I raced this last year is because I looked in my setup folder to see if I had a rock setup, and I did, and I remember Daniel sending us one, and it was from last February, so I figured, oh, I probably ran this last February. And I went and checked it out, and yeah, I had. Hopefully this one goes better than that one finished. But this is a fun combo. This track is always awesome. Especially long races. With the new track model, though, the Gen 4 made it very, very tough to pass on the bottom, even if you'd save your tires, so that has me a little bit concerned, because these are going to be even tighter and harder to get to turn and rotate on the bottom, unlike the Gen 4, which should have been a lot easier. But that top side is just so dang good.
Take it easy, fellas.
It's such a run off the corner. We're coming to the green.
Green flag, green flag.
Fairly clean start. 26 is backing way off. That gives us the bottom lane. We want to get there, which I think I do. Try and keep an eye on the lines that people are running. Traditionally, bottom is best for saving tires, but the top line is just so good now with the track update that you can overcome wearing out your tires more and just run the top and still be faster. That's especially good for later in the run, but early on I think it's still best to run down here as much as you can. Really gonna have to be careful with it out of turn 4. It is so tight. I'm just trying to wait on throttle. I could push it probably a bit harder and get a little bit more speed out of it, but that is just going to eat the right front away. I don't know, I'm feeling fairly tight. Hopefully these guys come back to me. Of course, we got pit road adjustments we can make. We don't have grill tape anymore, unfortunately. That would be a really easy way to change the feel of the car by a little bit. I need to go negative on the right rear if I want to loosen the entry. Or not the entry, the exit. Which we may be doing. So I feel very, very tight to start with, which is not very good. But we do have a nice gap to the people behind us, but they could be saving tires a lot more than us. And that thing just snapped loose on us on entry. That was strange. Maybe I don't want this thing to be any looser than it is. If it's going to do that. Just trying to wrap that yellow line. Fuel, it's looking like about 81 laps. Maybe just 80 laps. Halfway is going to be 55 though. And that'll probably be the fastest time to pit.
23.932.
2/10 slower than the leader that lap. Ooh, okay. Caught that dip in the bottom groove kind of by the yellow line, and that's sent the rear end around a little bit. Had to correct and wait on the throttle. We're in 9th though, so not too bad. Be real careful clipping that yellow line. It seems like we're okay in 1 and 2. It's just turn 4 is we're losing a lot with how tight it is on exit. Just starts pushing up center corner and just never comes back down. See how much they pull away there. It is interesting. But 1 and 2 we feel pretty good. I'm closing in on them a little bit in 1 and 2, but we give it all back 3 and 4. But maybe it'll come to us. We get the tire temperatures up and the pressures up a little bit. And if they wear out the tires some, maybe they'll start backing up a little bit. Doesn't look like they're pushing very hard. That thing tried to snap on me. See, if I loosen exit with 1 and 2 being fairly good for us, but a little bit loose on exit of 2. If I loosen exit to help turn 4 out, I feel like I'm going to hurt 1 and 2, which I don't really want to do. Maybe we should just run the high side in 3 and 4. Maybe that would be the best. Not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on the lap times as well, so if we start falling off a lot, then maybe pitting early would be a good idea. We could pit with like 80 laps to go. That would be a long, long way to take tires though. If we pit early, we're not going to want to pit too much early. Maybe like lap 45 would be the earliest that we would consider that. Good clean start though to start off the race. Feeling pretty good. Maybe this higher line, a little bit higher line in 3 and 4 will help us. I don't know. Nick going to the top in 1 and 2. See, I'm the opposite. I'm feeling good on the bottom in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 not so much. Somebody might have just come out of the pits ahead of us there. Yeah, the 18 car. People are trying to find a way around him. Nick has to back way off of that. We won't throw it in on him or anything here. Lap car hurt him bad.
I ain't blocking you. Come low, come low.
Lap car still not looking to get out of the way. Looks like he's going to hold the high groove now.
Oh, come on, John, pass it.
Should be able to get a run on him on exit, not quite. Okay. Lap car comes out of the pits and decides to race all the leaders for some reason, but it's fine. We got a nice gap behind us. We don't need to push too hard. Looks like most of the leaders up there have migrated to the top side. Lap car's probably on new tires, which is why he's pulling away from us now, I would imagine. That time I just missed the corner entirely. I did not mean to go that high in 1 and 2. It's a little bit loose on entry. Loose on entry, a little bit tight on exit.
The lead is 24.358. R5 has taken the lead.
Pass for the lead up ahead, sounds like. Feeling okay though. Felt like I've overdriven the corner a couple times in the last couple of laps. See that looseness on exit out of turn 2 really has me hesitating whether I want to adjust for turn 4 or not. Probably will just be better to adjust our line than adjust the car if we need to. Really tight right there on entry though. Okay, we're about almost a second off the pace from what we were doing at the beginning, the very beginning. We're only 22 laps into this. We'll see if that fall off continues to get worse and worse, or if it bottoms out at about a second and a half. That was not a good entry though for the tires, I don't think. We may just be 9th place speed here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get much more. We'll see if we can strategize our way into something. But if it stays green, there's not going to be a whole lot we can do. The 9 car behind us is starting to catch up a little bit. I think he was saving at the beginning.
24.545.
Let's see. '18's 1 lap down. It's weird he came out of the pits. I wonder if he hit the wall or what the problem was. He couldn't have started from the pits because he came out like lap 12 or something. He would have been more than 1 lap down. Not sure what caused him to have to pit. But he is not just backing off for the lead lap, guys, that's for sure. Nine car is definitely faster than us at this portion of the race. He's going to come up here and probably be able to pass us. We got a huge gap to the 26 behind him, so if he gets up here, I don't think we're going to fight him too hard. Nick lets the 18 go, and then the 18 hits the wall. '25 is on pit road now.
Outside.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick looked a little bit loose there on entry, or on exit to 2.
Clear
I
high.
think he backs off for us there. Don't really know if we're quicker than him right now. He was able to stay up ahead of us pretty well. Until now. Might be backing off a little bit fuel-wise. We can go another 57 laps. But are we going to pit in 25? Possibly. No turn whatsoever right there. Nick might have hurt his right front or something. Had to open a Diet Dr. Pepper. Get that ready to go. Next car for position is the 7. He is up in 7th, 1.7 seconds ahead. And I am trying to get this thing to turn, but it is not wanting to.
Good job, guys.
You get a caution? Alright, that's interesting.
Ready to give it to you, Alan?
Might be able to make it to the end now, which is probably going to hurt us.
17, I wasn't trying to shove you up there, man. Better hold on.
Car. It's the 18 car.
Come on, 22. Come on, come on, come on.
We have to go all the way around, I believe. That is interesting. We are going to pit for full tank. It's trying to add only 5 gallons. That is not what we want, I don't think. Well, we have 11 gallons in there. I think we need a full tank, though, to be able to make it. We'll take full tires. Make sure they're full.
Pit road is now open.
Then we'll take 4 tires. Fill up the tank. And see what our tire wear was. 9 car was definitely quicker long run. Nick might have just been falling off there, so this caution maybe helps him quite a bit. Or he might have just been backing off to save some fuel, save some tires. Don't know. Either way, we get the reset now, and if it goes green from here, it will be, I think everyone should be able to make it.
Pit boxing 10.
Pit box is going to be up in the corner.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ooh, okay. 87, 85. Okay. I like that. Right rear is more worn than the right front. Did not feel like that, but I think that's actually pretty good.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Okay. I don't think we beat the... Oh, we did beat the 9. Okay. Didn't think we did, but we did somehow. 5 car must have got a penalty.
It's the 7 car.
87, 85. Yeah, we're totally good on fuel now
Beating there, Bob?
to the end. Now we're going to be restarting on the inside. We are in 7th. That's good. Not that I don't think it matters too much. We're still early into this thing. I don't think anyone's going to get super aggressive yet. We got another 75 laps to go. I'm encouraged by that tire wear, though. I think it's going to be even better this time if we just do what we were doing. A little bit more rubber on the track. 87, 85, though, is not at all too bad. 243 on the right front for temp, though. That's pretty warm, but I'm not sure if that's any different than normal. I don't usually look at that, but I know 300 is pretty hot. If we keep the right rear a little bit more worn than the right front, this thing should be able to drive fairly well. It's still very tight out of turn 4, but I think that could just be weather related. Everyone could be dealing with that. I'm not sure.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
9 car starting on our outside. He might be able to get around us and pull away. I think he's quicker than us. We will see. Nick was quicker than us short run, for the most part. but we had a big gap to everyone else, so should be able to get ourselves a nice spot to sit again. Possibly. I think I'm glad I didn't make any changes there, because it was pretty loose on entry and exit at 2. If you get it just right, it can snap. It's just turn 4 is tight all around.
Get ready.
But just something we got to deal with. Run the high side more. Run that middle. I was feeling pretty good in that middle. Kind of let it roll a little bit and then turn down if you can.
Green flag, green flag.
9 gets a good start.
The lead stood up 10.499.
He gets ahead of us. He'll be able to clear us here on exit on that outside. He's already clear of us, but he'll be able to pull away. He's probably quicker than us, so I'm not too concerned with him getting ahead of us there. I'm going to be holding Nick up on the inside of 3 and 4 to start with. We are really bad through there. 27 looks like he's starting to fly all of a sudden.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
We'll leave him the outside.
Go there, hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
24, you're clear.
You got one outside.
Didn't expect him to not get a very good run right there.
You got one outside.
Aggression has picked up a bit, but I'm not trying to be any more aggressive than I was.
Clear high. You got one outside.
This 27 keeps like losing time
All clear.
down the straightaway for some reason. We got smoke out of turn 4, front straightaway, but I don't see anything. Okay. We're back to 9th where we were for most of that first run. We got a couple different people ahead of us this time though. And Nick behind us, who was quicker than us, then people right behind him. So I don't know what the deal was with that first run. Maybe people were just saving their right front like crazy. But we weren't that far away from halfway when I thought green flag pit stops would be. Here comes Nick around the outside. We're going to get tight there. He got a little tight through the center, looked like. And we get another yellow. Well, that stinks. I don't know where these yellows are coming from. We haven't seen anything. So I guess it's in the back. That was definitely a lot more intense than the first run was. We did not get away from anybody there.
Pit road is now open.
I don't think we pit here. Yeah, we can't pit
You got
here.
the room, William.
Sorry about that, buddy. I just went high there to watch out for all that checkup, and you came up some. I'm sorry for hitting you.
Unfortunate caution. Now we're still on the inside for this next restart, but we are 2 spots behind where we were. Nick going to be on our outside this time. He might be able to clear us again. We might cycle back to 10th, or worse, the 14 and the 13. We're looking pretty fast.
Let him by on the outside.
And the 27 seems to have just come out of nowhere with his speed.
Let the 22 car by.
We'll see how this turns out. I hope we get back to going green and not have a bunch of cautions now. Doesn't seem like we can do much until much later. I don't know if we've even gotten to that point yet, but it seemed like we were quicker than Nick at the end of that first run when he was falling off. But I don't know if he was actually falling off or just backing down. We weren't any quicker than the people ahead of us, The 9 was faster than us long run. So I don't know. We might not be a top 10 car. At least we already got the 2 to green. Try and get another decent start. We'll have the 9 car in front of us this time. Up front is the 1. The 5 car also, we know, is quicker than us. He was way up front, and he got a penalty and got sent to the back. So there's several spots back there that we could end up giving up because of the way this is cycled through. We are just not too fast, it seems like. I'm not sure how I can get extra speed out of it without hurting that right front tire. Really just need a long run, so tire saving will pay off. I feel like if I push even for like 5 laps, I'm going to be so tight that it won't matter.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Who knows? Still not to halfway. We'll see how this goes. Seems like outside is where you want to be on the starts. Hopefully we have another clean one though. More restarts there is, the more likely there's going to be a big wreck.
Get ready. Alright, man.
Coming back to the green. Leaders are going.
Green, green, green.
Had to wait on the 9. Nick was able to see that better. The whole top line was able to see it better.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Really tight down there with cold tires. Top line's kind of stacked up there with 27.
All clear.
We were able to clear him back.
Outside.
Stacked up with the 8 car a little bit.
Clear high, outside. The leader just did a 24.618. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Go there, hold the line.
Here comes the 5 again.
Stay low, there's a car on the high
After his
side.
penalty.
All clear, all clear.
We know he's faster than us.
Inside. Stay high.
Trying this outside, maybe we can get back around the 9.
Inside.
Felt okay, it was really tight through the center, but we got a really good run.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Go there, hold the line.
3 and 4, felt okay.
Go there, hold the line.
He pushed up a little bit, or maybe he had the guard
All clear,
from
all
the
clear.
5, taking it 3 wide. I cut him off a little bit more than I wanted to there. That was a little bit too close. I'm just scared of that wall, but he backed out of it. Apologies for that move, though. I cut it a bit too close. We're back to 8th. Feeling not too bad, but pushing it a bit harder than we have been. We'll see if that hurts us. 5 cars are going to come up here and pass us. There's nothing we can do to prevent that.
Got one inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
We'll just
Clear
give
low,
it to
clear
him.
low.
We'll go high here.
Got one inside.
We know he's quicker.
Clear low,
Thank you for the
clear
room
low.
that I didn't slide into. I had a shit angle going into that corner.
starting to get tight on entry now, which is kind of concerning. Back to 9th. Trying to get a little more throttle through 3 and 4, maybe get it to rotate a bit. I don't know if it's helping or not.
The lead is due to 24.276.
Watch that wall. 27 just lets the 5 go by. Looks like he's tight out of the corner.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there?
But we can't do anything against that outside.
Halfway to the finish. Still there. Still there. All clear.
We are halfway now.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
It would be nice if we get around the 27, but we're not going to be able to if he's got the outside. Just need him to overdrive it a few more times like that.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Some smoke in turn 3 there.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Oh, his exit's costing us so much.
Clear high, clear high. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
And we cannot get around him.
Stay low. All clear, all
Okay,
clear.
maybe now we got it. Really drove it in deep there. That was not good for the tires. We're probably going to be feeling bad in 30 laps. But he was holding us up bad there. And we may not get a 30 lap run. It may just be another caution soon. So
7, 5.
I don't want to get stuck waiting forever. We are back to 8th. Feeling okay. Trying to get back into a rhythm and save those tires a bit. I don't know if I've done very good, especially racing too wide and running that outside. Like I said, probably going to be hurting in 30 laps or less. They're still racing hard behind us. 27's not giving up. Nick's trying to get around him. Looks like he finally got it done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw the run I had. Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
I don't know if they were being sarcastic or if that was actually a thank you. I don't know. Either way, the 5 got through this group ahead of us. We've got a nice gap behind us. But the 9 was able to make that up at the end of the first run, and he's behind Nick right now. We are past halfway, though. Looks like we got about 45 laps to go. Yep. I would be happy with a P8. Top 10 would be good. We are starting to feel pretty tight now, though, I think. Just trying to back it down a little bit.
The lead is a 24.565.
We were a lot tighter in 1 and 2 than we had been all race. Which is kind of concerning. 3 and 4 feels about the same. We did push much harder at the beginning of this run, which is not a good thing to do. Still getting a little bit loose there on entry, though, under braking. So we're starting to fall off the 8 car here and the rest of this group. Nine car was able to pass Nick. We're clipping the apron and getting loose. They raced a little bit behind us. That dropped him back a bit, but I think the 9's going to be so much quicker than us at the end that he's going to be able to get up here. We will see, especially with how much we pushed there, but maybe the 9's been pushing as well, and they did some racing, so who knows how this is going to turn out. Plus, we may get another caution, it may not matter. Not feeling so good on the feel now. Not feeling on the feel. It's tightened up significantly. But I think that's just because I drove it so much harder. Yeah, 9's slowly catching up. He's going to have time to get up here. We got a car sideways. The 20 car. And just like I said, may not matter.
Sorry, man. I didn't know what you were doing. You come right back up the track in front of me and get right in my line.
It's the 8 car.
I don't want all these short runs, but
I was trying to get out of the way. You did change your line, you know.
but maybe
Trying to go high.
this will be okay for
Yeah,
us.
like, you know we're running up there. I don't know what you're doing, man.
You don't have to run somebody over, man. Like, don't get mad at me. I was trying to get out of the way.
We'll come in and take another set of tires. We got 2 left, so definitely will want them. Unfortunately, we never get to a long run, really, to get a pit cycle. We don't see how the tires feel. All short runs, but maybe that's going to help us because the 9 we know is quicker long run. And I didn't think we would be very good long run, but that, or very good short run, but that little run we had just there was encouraging. Nobody's staying out. We got 2 sets of tires left. No reason to. Now we're going to be up on the outside to start this thing.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
88, 87. So pretty much the same. A little bit closer of a split.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Oh, we're going to beat the 8 car. How about that?
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining. Line up single
That's
file.
surprising. He's been quicker than us, though. The whole time.
Big Jim, or Big John.
But now I'm glad we pushed so hard there because we got that caution.
7 car.
We'll probably do that again.
Nah, he just lazy spun off my bumper.
Only
I
36
genuinely don't
laps
know what he was
left.
doing. I was just trying to run my line, and he just like parked it in front of me.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to run into you.
Now we're going to be back to 7th. I probably should have just let the 8 go on that restart, or on the pit, so we'd be in 8th for the restart. That's alright. No changes. I don't know what I could do to make this car drive better. Or be any quicker. Just a little bit tight overall, but I feel like if I loosen it up, the right rear is getting more and more. So, I mean, it's not like we're wrecking loose, but it's been a little bit sketchy on entry a couple times and exit of 2. I don't know. Hasn't been too bad of a race anyway, up front. It's been clean from what I've seen. It's hard to pass on that inside,
All right, man, we're going
but
green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
not impossible. We'll see how we get along here. The 8, probably quicker than us. We might be a little quicker than Nick. I don't know. And then we should be able to pull away from the people behind us, I think. People behind Nick. 15. We saw that one of those restarts, 27 came flying up here, but then he fell way off, so I'm not sure. This is probably going to be the most aggressive restart we've had so far, though, with everybody. See how this plays out. Can't see the leader.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
We get a decent start.
10.151. You got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Outside.
Oop.
Stay low.
7 car on our outside.
Still there. Hold your line.
Just going to be patient with it. Make sure we don't push up into them.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Can't really back off. There's nowhere to back off to.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Nick might be able to get around us here as well. Ooh.
Still there. Stay low. All clear, all clear. You got one outside.
Nick really driving it in deep. He's getting a better exit than the 7, but nowhere to go.
Stay low.
I don't want to back off and let the 7 get in front of me, because then Nick will certainly pass us.
Still there.
Probably going to pass us anyway here. Oh, we overdrove it. Now he's going to get around us. Dang it.
All clear, all clear.
Did not want that to happen. Nothing we could have done there on the inside, though, unfortunately. Whoa, we nearly caught the wall.
Inside. Still there. Stay high.
We get to the outside of the 7. We follow Nick around him.
I believe it did a 23.87.
Are we going to be able to pull away? Maybe. Maybe, maybe. Don't have a lot of race left, so saving the tires isn't going to pay off as much as it was going to earlier. Especially with how tough it is to pass, you kind of just got to take it when you can get it. That being said, if the 7 and 8 are back there saving their tires, they might be able to get up here and pass us before the end, even with this few amount of laps left.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Just did our fastest lap of the race. Watch that apron. Nick's getting loose. Saw him sideways there. He's not going to give up that top line, though. And I probably will have a very difficult time passing him on the inside. I felt okay through 3 and 4 that time. Okay. A lot of tire tracks on entry to 3. I think a lot of people have been getting a little bit loose there on entry. Well, they're both running the top. I'm going to run down here for a second. That's where the 7 and 8 are running, I think.
The leader just did a 24.164.
Right. Even with the leaders on lap time there. Pretty close. Oh, watch the wall. I was shoving the nose pretty bad there. Hopefully, me running the bottom here and Nick running the top a little bit more will give us the edge we need to get back around him. It's going to take a big edge, though, to beat that top side. He's starting to fall off a little bit, I think. Here comes the 7.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, 20 to go.
20 laps to go.
Outside.
Oh, that's going to kill us right there.
You're clear high, clear high.
We got to time that better. Really no way to do a slide job here with how high speed, high banked the track is. We'd have to be alongside them.
Still there? Hold the line. All clear, all clear.
Alongside anybody if we want to try that. Need him to overdrive at one time.
You're clear high, clear high. The leader did a 24.3.
Maybe grab the wall.
Outside. Stay low.
Just can't quite get a good enough run.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold the line. All clear, all clear. Outside.
The 7's going to be here and he's going to try and make the pass.
There's a car on the high side.
Ooh,
Still there.
nearly good enough run there. Ooh, we make contact.
You're clear
Oh, did I
high,
get him in the
clear
wall?
high.
I didn't mean to do that. Definitely didn't mean to do that. I was kind of wobbling.
3 wide,
Uh-oh.
you're in the middle. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. Still there? Hold the
Should be
line.
alright.
Stay high. All
I was
clear,
trying to
all
keep
clear.
him close on the right side, but the car was doing the stupid wobble thing. Hopefully I didn't cause him to hit the wall. Alright. We're in 6th. Can we hold off the 7? I don't know. Oh, I'm feeling very tight now. Oh, Nick's falling all the way back to 9th. I really hope that was not our fault. Just trying to get as good of an entry into 3 as I could. Dive it in and maybe clear them and slide up. Seven looks to be much quicker right now. Oh, that wall.
The leader did a 24.463.
Okay, just don't overdrive 1 and 2 here. I think we're quicker right now. We're getting a little bit better exit. I don't care to run the top, hurt the tires. We don't have any race left. We gotta hold them off as much as we can here. He's gonna have a battle with the 8 car. Hopefully that will hold them up. Give us a chance to pull away even more. Ooh. 4 car nearly caught the wall. It is extremely tight on entry right now. The 8 car passes the 7 very fast, which has me a bit worried. He's been running the bottom and is making up a lot of time. I'm going to be careful not to hit the wall there. Oh my gosh, it is so tight. Ooh, he may not be able to hold on to this. Not turning at all through the center. We might have toasted these things. Look how much the 8's gaining on us there.
Thanks, man.
It just won't turn on exit anymore. We're still pulling away from the 7, but I don't think we're going to hold the 8 off. Less than optimal. We're almost top 5.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Lap cars here. They're going to hold the bottom for us.
Inside. That car is a lap down. Still there?
It's going to make the 8 have to wait a couple more laps here.
Inside.
Well, not really.
All clear, all clear.
He's going to be able to clear us through the center of 1 and 2.
Inside.
Potentially.
Stay high. Clear
I got to make
low,
sure I don't
clear
hit
low.
that wall.
Got one inside.
Now he's got so much more tire than us. He's going to clear us here and pull away.
Inside. Stay high.
Like I can't get it to turn through the center, so I can't keep it on his outside, but
Got one inside. Stay high.
sorry, I think I came down, sorry.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. It's a 4 car.
The race has been extended, so grade 1 ticket finish.
Pit road is now open.
So freaking stupid of me.
Pace cars coming into turn 3.
I should just park it after that. He was coming up. I should have just lifted with how much quicker he was. Gosh dang it. So stupid.
Pit box in 10,
We're just a mess out here.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it, go.
And we're not in the right gear. Just getting everything we deserve there. And we're gonna speed.
Let's get the
Hey, why
cars.
does it always
Make
have
them
to
run
happen
the rest of
so
the race.
long?
Line up single file.
Well, I am extremely, extremely angry at myself.
Pass the
9-car
nine,
sped.
Pass the. Catch the 7 car.
Well, we'll give the spot to
Pass
Nick.
the 10, pass
The 10-car sped. Unfortunately, the 8's all the way back there, probably destroyed. I would give him the spot.
Catch the 7 car.
Oh, so dumb. I should have backed off.
Man, I lost all talent for race there.
He probably, I mean, he was coming up, but I probably came down. I was trying to give him room, but I didn't want to hit the wall because that would have destroyed the car.
Fun.
Pass the 22.
So stupid of me.
Pass the.
I take full responsibility for that one.
Yeah, there's a couple of us stayed out. I had no more tires left.
Tires that time were
That's the ditto for
79.84.
second place. I had no more tires after I got spun there, so I apologize to everybody behind me.
I was going to be a great restart, never mind.
Hopefully Nick can get a good finish. The 8-car, we just ruined his race. He was so much faster. We should have just backed off. Like, he was going to pass us.
I'm just gonna take.
I was just going to try and hold him off since we had like 2 laps to go. And we were racing for 6th. And I just couldn't get it to turn. I didn't want it to go up into the wall, and then we just came together.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
You might be a
Alright,
blessing.
man,
You might
line up
catch
on
a
the
pretty good
inside
finish
row.
out of this based off of where you were
So
running.
stupid of me.
It's just they don't wreck. Like, not them, but everybody else.
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
Nick will get around us. I'm not going to try and hold him off. I'm not going to try and hold anybody off after that. Maybe a big stack up front. I think some people stayed out on old tires, they said.
All right, guys.
Ah, so dumb. All my fault.
Get ready.
Try and finish this out as best we can now.
The pace car's in. Green flag, green flag. The lead stood up 9.893. Got one outside.
Let's get in behind Nick.
All clear, all clear.
It's going to be a mess with the old tires.
Still there. All clear, all clear. White flag.
Somebody's up there almost spinning. Oh, 18's in the wall.
Outside.
Oh, we're hitting the brakes.
Bottom three wide. Outside.
They're wrecking.
There. You're all clear. Clear all around.
I didn't cause that one at least.
You got one outside.
Go
All
range
clear, all clear. Outside.
Go range up that.
What's the line?
Alright, Nick beats us, thankfully.
Great job.
We get 7th. Feel good about that one.
23.5.
At the end.
I literally gambled on 2 tires. 2 beat.
Don't feel good about what happened through the most of that, but Gosh dang it. We could have had a good race. We could have finished it well. We'll say sorry to Nick as well. Oh, goodness. Goodness, 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 goodness. I hope he came up. I hope that wasn't on me and it's clear, but I'm almost positive that was my fault. If I just lifted and got in behind him, we finished that race, get 7th with 0x. We somehow got 6th. I thought we still got 7th. But it works out for Nick, that caution, I guess. He gets top 5. Let's go take a look at that wreck. Oh, he was so much faster. I shouldn't have been. We had no turn through the center. I shouldn't have been trying so hard. Like, he clears us here. And I get loose and come down. I'm trying to give him room. There's some net coat. Well, maybe not. I mean, we kind of come together. It's a racing incident. And I'm clearly trying not to do it on purpose. That was so bad, though. He gave us room. I mean, just enough room, but I was taking a weird angle because I was so tight. I was kind of like arcing it and turning down a little bit, or at least attempting to. And I did not want to catch that safer barrier. We don't come down hardly at all, like half a foot, and come down into him. Ugh. So frustrating to cause stuff. So frustrating. Really don't feel good about that. He was going to beat us easily. Gosh, that makes me mad. If I get wrecked by somebody, you know, whatever. That's part of racing. But if I'm causing stuff, I mean, that's part of racing too, but I do not feel good about that at all. There's going to be a lot of people net coating the wall. 10 car into the wall. Let's just go take a look at the cautions. And we made us have I caused a restart at the end, which got a lot more people wrecked, so really, I mean, I ruined a bunch of people's races. 20 car. He hits the wall, 22 like pushes up, and then 20 gets in like into the rear end of him. That spins him right in front of the 21. That is our first yellow. Oh my gosh. And then we have a shorter run. I thought this was longer. But it was only about 5-6 laps. 19 kind of comes down off the wall there. Doesn't appear to be a caution though until they're 3 wide out of turn 2, and the 18 pretty much does the exact same thing I did to the 8. Like, the angle of that corner is that is such a difficult corner, and it's like banking back this way, especially with this safer barrier there. And if you hit the wall, you're just going to destroy the right front with the angle you're going at. So your tendency is to really pull it off the wall, and I don't think the 18 was trying to do that either. You see him, he goes back to the right after they make contact because he's got the wheel cranked that way, but the way the corner is just sends your car left, and the bottom line's pushing up straight to you, and then you just have to be so precise. Like the 19 gave him plenty of room, just like the 8 gave me. It just... I am not the 7. That was lap 44. We go to 73. I think this is when the lap car was trying to let people by. Oh, 22's grabbing it, and that destroyed his right front, and that's why you don't want to hit the wall there. 20 was the lap car. The 5 just goes through him there. Does the 20 move up in front of him? I think he was holding his line, but the 5, instead of going low, just drives through him. Yeah. And then all that's left is our stupid freaking mistake. Oh, just terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. I mean, there's like... we were gonna hit. Netcode did not come into play there, but... Should've just lifted. Got in behind him. You see he comes up quite a bit, but... And then we got whatever happened on the end. That we were able to dodge. We'll look at the restart incidents. Oh, and the 8 gets run into again, so he did not have any luck. I feel really bad. It was our fault he was back there, so we got old tires mixed up in here, and that's why everyone's stacking up so bad. And that guy hits the wall. So the 21 here, or the 25, is that 25? 26. He's in front of Nick. He's on old tires, and we are just hitting the brakes because old tires have so little grip. And that causes the 18 to go middle, or the 15 rather, with the 18 on the outside. So we're in the middle, and then the 18 just comes down there. He might not have known we were 3. That's a big wreck that happened on the white flag, so maybe that helped the 8 miss the wreck once he got rear-ended. At least he got these spots, hopefully. A little contact there. And that is that, and that is the end. Well, we get P6 after somebody got a black flag or something. I'm pretty sure we finished 7th. And, should have had 0x. Should have finished... we should have finished 7th. Should have let the 8 go. He deserved 6th at the end. But... can't take it back now. Just bad mistake. Always try not to do that, but it definitely happens. But never feels good. Oh well.